Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? I just wanted to do some kind of random bed rant. Um, let's see what thoughts come to me. Um, I uh, I I feel a lot of love still from the Mormons. Um, I I just do, and at the same time, I was just walking on my walk. Walking on my walk. I was on my walk today, and a verse came to me in Daniel that I understand now. That's never been explained to me, never been explained right, and yet when it was explained, even by pastors, I knew it was wrong. I just didn't know what the right way was, but I didn't have a better way. But it came to me what the answer is, and it's what it is. I'm not going to say exactly what the information is. I'm just not ready right now to go that far with you guys. But I can tell you what it's a piece of the clue to is that it ties it all together that I still might be the Antichrist. Yeah, because there was a thing about it that I thought was inconsistent with me or might disbar me from being the Antichrist. But that was only because of a misinterpretation. Now that I've interpreted it correctly, I'm back on track. I might be the Antichrist full blown. So there's now no scripture that contradicts me being the Antichrist, put it that way. There was this one that was interpreted wrong, and I didn't have a better answer that would say that I must not be. But now I figured the answer came to me today, where with this new answer that just came to me alone. I don't know if anybody else knows it. I don't know if no one's ever told me. I once again might be the Antichrist. So there's that. I'm okay with that. I just don't know for sure if that's true. It's kind of like being Jim Morrison's son. I don't know that I'm Jim Morrison's son. I just have a feeling I am. And if I'm not, well, I'm okay too. Same with the Antichrist thing. I don't know that I'm the Antichrist. I'm not that smart. But I might be. And the whole Bible is consistent with me being the Antichrist. And if I am, I'm okay with that. My destiny is my destiny. Whether it's this or that, I don't know. And either way, it's still my destiny. And I still believe I'm here for a reason, probably, and I'm ready, willing, and willing to fulfill that purpose, whatever it is. I'm not daunted by it being this or that, or has to be that or this. I'll just do whatever I'm supposed to do. On the other hand, I enjoyed the meeting on Sunday with Mormons, and they really, I can tell they really love me. That's cool. I'm probably going to go next Sunday too. I'm playing that by ear, but it seems like I think I will. And I just did a musical thing. I just did a jam. I'm actually, I know it's easy to say this, but I'm actually happier with this jam. I call it melatonia. It's kind of like a mixture of the words melatonin and mania. Melatonia. I'm actually happier with that jam than I am with anything else any other jam I've ever done, because it documents the changes the breakthroughs that I've had recently. Like I've told you guys, I got my head around Yngwie Malmsteen and Steve I, but especially Yngwie Malmsteen. I mastered alternate picking, I think, for real this time, and I got my head around classical music, and that really made a different kind of jam than I've ever done. I think. Not saying woohoo, but I liked it. I've listened back to it. I actually can listen to my jams now. I used to just make them and not even listen to my own stuff, but especially this one. But I've been listening lately anyway. But this last one, Melatonia, I actually listened to the whole thing. I liked listening to it. My own thing. Go figure, right? I actually like listening to my own playing, and finally, I'm starting to get to that point. And I don't mind listening to my covers. I didn't mind listening to You Can Still Rock in America by Night Ranger, and Come On Feel the Noise by Quiet Riot. I think they sound pretty good myself. There's little bloops and bleeps here and there, you know, and some of that I probably could have done better, but I didn't really care, or I didn't try that hard, or don't really care that I did make the mistake. You know, I'm going for the vibe and the flow and the gist of it a lot of the time. You know, I'm going for the energy and trying to help everybody have a good time, including myself, rather than it's just got to sound like the record. You know, yeah, it's cool. And I did a scream out in the middle of Melatonia. It was supposed to be a Freddie Mercury type of a howl. I couldn't express it on the guitar, so I just did a howl with my voice. So there's that. But I like Melatonia. I like the way I'm advancing in my musicality, you know, and that's cool. You know, I'm not getting big headed about it. It's not like I think I'm not getting big headed. I can finally start to listen to my own music, you know, and I'm happy with that, you know, and I want all my Mormon friends to know, if you guys are watching, I love you guys too. The love I feel from them is definitely reciprocated. And you fans, I love you fans, you know. This is a dark time of year, dude. It's like winter, and it's even about to start raining, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, just stick a fork in me, I'm done, kind of thing. You know, I don't like winter, and then when it starts to rain in the winter too, and I don't like that. I like that even less than when it's actually a more warmer day. So I'm kind of like, oh, about the SAD, seasonal affective disorder. I don't know if that's really. This is the kind of thing that I just don't like. I don't like winter. So and I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna push the parties with Jack anymore. I mean, I keep thinking, oh my gosh, frankly, I don't know if I'm really gonna do any. I don't know if if he wants me to play. You know, he wouldn't tell me. There's no reason. Why would he want to hurt my feelings if he didn't want me to play? You know, he wouldn't call me just to say, hey, Jimmie, you suck. But I'm not gonna. I hope he does. But if for some reason he's got another agenda, I'm not gonna bother. I mean, I want to play. Otherwise, why would I care? Why would I try it? You know. But it's all these months, and I don't even hear any people. All I hear is promises he'll tell me, but that's all I hear. I don't hear him talking anything else about it. So I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. If he doesn't want me, fine, whatever. You know. But I'd like to party. But I'm not gonna spin my wheels about it. You know, if he doesn't want me over, but he's afraid to tell me because whatever, hurt my feelings or something. Whatever. I hope I'm wrong, but if I'm not, well, I'm not. You know. And then the guy's is supposed to a guy supposed to interview me toward the end of this month. That I think he probably will actually do that, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to be the end of the month, and it's not the end of the month yet, so I'll worry about it when it's here. You know, I'm just not. I don't know. You know, why push things? Why make things happen that aren't supposed to? Why be unnatural about things? If someone wants me at a party, they'll call me. If not, screw them. You know, I'm Shirtless Guy. I don't need any one thing. I don't need any one person to make my day. I'm Shirtless Guy, for crying out loud. You know. Kind of have a little attitude there, you know. If he doesn't want me, then screw him, you know, kind of attitude. Whereas if he does, that's cool. But if not, screw you. What am I supposed to say, you know? But anyway, but I did have that one party, which a lot of my haters still say that it didn't. But screw you guys too. It's documented. It's on many people's phones. I know people were. Just because it's not on my channel does not prove that there was not a party. So fuck you, haters, in that regard. Lack of evidence is not proof something didn't happen. It's just not proof that it did. Absence of evidence is not absence of absence. Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Do your homework, assholes, and figure out that just because I didn't film it doesn't mean it didn't happen. Think what you want, though. Spin your wheels. Anyway. So anyway, yeah. just yeah, I figured out this last clue. I thought maybe I'm not the Antichrist because of this one verse that I couldn't explain with regard to myself, and I figured it out today that I still might I still might be. There's no longer a block that I can't be the Antichrist. I figured out, and it came to me. You know, how do I know that's not God telling me? You know, how do I know that wasn't just given to me? How do I know I'm the only one that knows this? Or maybe I'm not. Maybe billions of people know it, but I might be the. You never know. It came to me personally. No one. It wasn't. I wasn't even in church. It wasn't anybody else's idea. No one told me about it. In fact, the ideas that I've been heard about it were wrong. And those ideas made it sound like I couldn't be the Antichrist, but now I can with this new interpretation of it. That's fine. What? I'm going to cry because my destiny is to be the Antichrist? Woohoo. Well, first of all, isn't that power to be the Antichrist? Second of all, I can do good with it if I choose. I'm not a robot, and God won't take away my free will, I don't think. Even if I want to do good, is God going to stop me? What if I want to turn it around and make good with it? What if I want to be a good Antichrist? Will God stop me because I have to be evil, or he won't let me be good? That would make him evil. Not only that, that would mean him taking away my free will, which I don't think he's going to do. He doesn't do it for me now. He doesn't do it for you guys. Why would he do it for me? Why would he take away my free will when he doesn't do that with anyone else for any, doubtful. And not only that, my free will to do good, like if God's going to actually make a special case just to stop me from doing good because he's evil himself, or because he wants his prophecy to turn out right, and if not, God forbid. Well, take away my free will, God, but if you don't, I'm going to try to do good with it. I'm going to try to be do good with whatever my destiny is, including if I'm the Antichrist. Love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.